There are 10 really important but simple things that you should be doing before bed to stay looking younger longer. You may know most of them, but are you actually doing them? We're going to talk about what they are, how they help, and why you need to be doing these 10 things to stay looking younger longer. I'm Michelle Fox, and I'm so happy to be back doing my blog. I was going live for a couple of weeks, and this is a little bit of a different format, but I'm back to my original format. It feels good. We are going to talk about 10 things that we are doing or can be doing at night to look younger longer. And darn it, if it isn't true that we hear things, and sometimes the more we hear it, the less seriously we take it, because we're just like, yeah, I've heard that my whole life, whatever. But wouldn't it make sense that the thing that we keep hearing over and over is the one that we need to be taking the most seriously? And I know for myself, and I know from being around so many women my age, 40 and above, I'm well above. But that we reach a point where we want the magic potion. We want the solution to looking younger, to regaining the look, the glow, and the taut skin of our youth. And we're like, well, just tell me, what is it? What is it? As if there's one secret solution, when there are several things that we need to be doing consistently to achieve and maintain that. And deep down, we knew it all along, Dorothy. But we just choose to ignore it. We think, oh, no, that's not exciting. That can't be it. That can't be enough. But when you do these things together, and you do them consistently, they are enough. They will work. So let's talk about them, okay? And these are not in any particular order. These are things that I've learned myself, that I've been taught, that I've experienced, and things that I've researched. But these are the 10. These are the top 10, in my humble opinion, as a skincare and beauty expert. 10 things that you can be doing, simple things. Most of them cost you nothing. All right. So let's go there. All right. So the first thing is to decompress before bed. This means that you're not go, slide into bed, and really you're still go, because you're looking at your phone, you're checking your messages, you're scrolling online, you might be Googling a couple things last minute. I'm guilty of it myself. And set that down, close your eyes, you can't sleep, can't figure out why. It's because we haven't allowed our bodies to slow down and to get in that mode of rest and recovery. We need time to tell our body that we are in resting mode. There is a physiological thing that happens when we start to rest. Cortisol and adrenaline slow down, which in turn slows down our heart rate and gets us ready for sleep. And rest and sleep and reduced stress actually do help us look younger longer. It is a proven fact. And I have a brochure that you can have. It is in the blog. There's a place for you to click that has all of the research. So if you want to look these things up, you can. But just trust me when I say that when your body is stressed out and you don't have any time for your mind and soul to relax, it affects your face. It affects your appearance. It does increase fine lines and wrinkles. Bottom line, it will do that to you. And so, segueing from that, you not only want to decompress before bed, but you want to then establish a bedtime. That it's really important that you lock in your 8 to 10 hours of sleep. And I can already hear people saying, well, that's ridiculous. There's no way. I'm lucky if I get 6 hours of sleep or 7 hours of sleep. You have to make yourself a priority. And I know that there are seasons of life where there's a newborn baby or a new puppy, or you're taking care of an elderly parent, or you're on a different shift at work. But let those be seasons. They cannot be the story of your life, because our bodies have requirements. And the longer we deny that, the harder that is on us. And when we are not allowing our bodies 8 to 10 hours to recover from the stressors of the day, it will have a negative impact in many ways. It can increase heart problems. It can make us more likely to become overweight. It does make our lines and wrinkles develop more quickly. There are scads of things that happen when we don't have enough rest. It can cause mental and emotional issues. I'm sure, I don't have to tell you that when you don't have enough rest, you're not yourself. You're not your best self. If we know that it impacts our mood, for example, and yet we allow it to go on and on, logically, we would know that it's going to have a serious impact ultimately. And in the same way, I'm telling you that research shows that it has an impact on our ability to produce collagen and elastin. And so if we let that go on and on and on, logically, that is going to have a significant impact on how our skin looks. Am I right? Or am I right? So having a good night's sleep it benefits everybody, because you can't serve the people you love if you are not at your best. So you have to protect those nighttime hours. And that is when your whole body is in recovery mode, including your skin. It's the most effective time to use a great skincare program. That is when you want to use your powerful anti-aging ingredients like retinol. So make sure that you lock that in. You are important enough. There is a way to make it happen. Find a way, make a way. You're worth it. The third is to have a nighttime skincare routine. You should be taking care of your skin morning and night. Nighttime is the right time for you to be using the anti-aging ingredients. You can use them morning and night, but nighttime is particularly important because our bodies are in the rejuvenating mode. Like literally, we are regenerating, our cells are regenerating at up to 3 times the rate that it does during the day. It's like, like all other miracles of life, our body just knows that it is time for us to recuperate and regenerate and renew and recharge. And our face knows the same thing. And when we are using powerful anti-aging ingredients, they are even more effective overnight than if we use those exact same ingredients during the day. I'm not making this up, people. So it's always important to have a great skincare routine, but it is particularly important to make sure that you are using one at night. You want to make sure that you exfoliate. I've actually talked about this a lot in my blog. I've only had my blog for a year, and I think probably 10 of them are about exfoliating. But we slow down our ability to release and slough off that dead skin on our own as we age. So we need to help that out, because it's the buildup of that dead skin that makes us look dull. And we all notice the lack of the brightness, the radiance that we had when we were younger. And so if we want to maintain that, or we want to get that back, we need to exfoliate. And there are so many different ways to exfoliate. I'm not even going to expound on that here because, like I said, it's all over my blog. But don't think that just cleansing and moisturizing is all that you need to do. Exfoliating is a really, really important step. And many of us need extra hydration. And those of us that are dry and getting drier with age, we just do that automatically. But whether you see the need for it or not, periodically splurge on a little extra something, something. It will benefit you. If you are oily, there are oil-free hydrators. Hydrating and making something oily, these are different things. Like water and oil are different. So we're not saying that you need to put something occlusive on your face, something that is going to, block your skin from breathing and be really heavy and oily. No, we're saying that you want to increase the moisture, replenish the moisture that your face is losing. And we have so many options again with different gel patches and masks and treatments. So think of it as some me time and just schedule it. Put it on your calendar and say, once a week, I'm going to do this hydration mask, or I'm going to use these hydrating patches for my eyes. And it becomes a thing. Okay. It's up to you. Nobody's gonna do it for you. The next one is to use a retinol. Okay. It does amazing things. Again, I won't belabor it because I've got lots of blog posts about it specifically, but generally speaking, it is a very powerful ingredient. It is a vitamin A derivative. It soaks into your skin at the deepest level. And from the inside out, it is, removing the stuff we don't want and regenerating the stuff that we do want. And so it is making you look younger. It is making your skin, it is stimulating the production of collagen and elastin. It's getting rid of age spots and wrinkles. Everything that you want is in that. So find a retinol product that you love and use it consistently. Take a picture of yourself before you start. Take a picture of yourself 6 to 8 weeks later, and I promise you will see a difference. This one, I've done some videos on this. I've got a really well-received TikTok to use a filler, a wrinkle filler. There is such a thing on the market as a wrinkle filler. It's a dermal filler. You put it right in the actual wrinkles on your face, and it fills it like caulk, and you pat it in. And so it is smoothing that. So when the light bounces off, instead of it having a crease, it looks smooth. So it's immediately improving that, the appearance. But it is also, if it has the right ingredients, and I do have one that I really love, if it has age-fighting ingredients, you're delivering that right where you need it most. And so over time, that is going to improve as well. So it is like a cosmetic in the sense that it is improving your appearance in the immediate time frame, and it is a skincare add-on in that it is improving the appearance over time if you find the right ingredients. So you want to find one that has some kind of vitamin A, it has retinol, something of that nature. You want to remember to do your eye cream at night. If you do your eye cream during the day, like before you put on your eye makeup, hats off to you. That's wonderful. But you want to do it at night also. Our eyes don't create moisture on their own. There aren't any oil glands around them. Our eyes are the first area to show the signs of age. The skin around our eyes is very, very thin. It's very delicate. We tend to be rubbing our eyes, touching our eyes. We mistreat the area and wonder why we look so old. It's because there's just not enough natural oil and hydration in that area. And then we abuse it by, like I say, tugging on it. So baby that area, give it all you've got, give it the extra hydration. Make sure that you train yourself not to be tugging and pulling, and that you be very careful as you use eye products that you use an eye makeup remover that is gentle, that doesn't make you have to really rub hard, but make sure that you're using your eye cream day and night. And switch to silk or satin. I learned this when I started to grow out my gray hair, which, okay, I'm not wearing gray hair right now. There's a story behind that. But when I was growing out my gray, my hair was very delicate. It's a whole thing. Okay. But anyway, so I was looking for different ways to really, really protect extremely fragile hair. And I kept coming across things like, don't wrap your hair tightly in a cotton towel, that you want to use a microfiber towel, and don't use a cotton pillowcase, to use a satin or silk pillowcase. And so I adopted those habits and saw a difference not only in my hair, but in my skin. And sure enough, it is a fact. Research has shown that that type of surface, it does not strip the oil from your face like cotton does. And just because it is so smooth, it is just, it doesn't cause the damage that other rougher surfaces do. So, and it makes you feel fancy. You feel like a princess. So, and they're so easy to find now that, with Amazon, they're every different price point. Silk is better than satin, but if you can, I think mine are satin, whatever, do what you can. And the last one, and this, again, I do this, sleep on your back. I tend to sleep on my side. I've never been a stomach sleeper, but I have always slept on my side. And when you sleep on your side, you're getting creases on one side of your face more so than on the other side. And beyond that, you get a crease in your chest. This is a fact, okay? It's an unfortunate truth. When you lie on your back, none of that is happening. Okay, so you're not going to have the uneven creasing on one side of your face over the other, and you're not going to get that weird crease in the middle of your chest. But training yourself to lie on your back is not as easy as you might think, because you can start out that way. Like, you can tell yourself, I'm going to sleep on my back. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Here I am. I'm on my back. But you will just from habit, you will just end up on your side. But there are pillows that cradle your head in such a way that it kind of restricts your motion so that you can't sleep on your side. Or if you do, you can only turn so far. And they're called beauty pillows. I have one that isn't a beauty pillow per se. It's more for neck and shoulder pain, but it pretty much does the same thing. And it has changed my life. I always thought that pillows that were really firm like that would cause me problems, but it's done the opposite. It has really helped me in many, many ways, because it has sort of an area for your head to rest. So even though it is really firm where your neck is, where like the base of your head is, there's a place for it to fit in there. Anyway, you got to try it to really understand it. But the point is that you can be on your back. It takes some time to learn, to train yourself to do it. But pretty quickly, you will start to see a difference. So we've all heard that I have one eye, that is lower than the other and all that stuff. But I have creases on one side of my face that are much deeper than the other. And I know that has to do with sleeping on my side. And so when I am very conscious of sleeping on my back and doing my nighttime skincare routine, I see an improvement. But it doesn't take long to regress, because it's just a lifetime. It's a lifetime of doing it the other way. So I have to really be consistent to see the benefits. So those are 10 simple before bed tips, 10 simple things that you can do that will radically improve your appearance, that will help you look younger longer. And like I said, most of them don't require you purchasing anything. It's just a matter of changing your habit of establishing a routine, making a decision, deciding that you are worth the time to do something. So I encourage you I encourage you to realize that you are worth it, and to just, even if you just decide, okay, I'm going to do this for, let's say, 6 weeks and see if it makes a difference. You don't know until you try. So if looking younger is important to you, important enough that you're already thinking about possibly having Botox or having surgery, or you're a little bit envious of those that do, I would ask you to at least give these 6 weeks and do a before and after and see if you see an improvement. I believe that you will. And it may or may not be as much as you are hoping for, but there will be improvement. And if you start early enough, then you will probably not, feel the need for anything extensive for quite a while. So I know these things to be true. All of the facts and figures are provided. I have got articles that you can, click on and get all the stats. And I've got some product references or, recommendations, all kinds of fun stuff. So that workbook or whatever it is, what should I call it? That PDF, that resource reference is available. Just click the link. And that one, I think, okay, that one's called something different. That one is called 10 Easy Ways to Wake Up Looking Younger. I just liked the sound of that. So click on that, and there's a way that you can download that and have that for you to keep and refer to. So I hope that you got something out of this. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always. So make sure that you comment. Let me know if you've tried these things, if you feel like they have worked for you, and if you feel like, you tried them but they didn't work, speak up. That's fine. I can handle it. But I love to have a dialogue. I love to hear from you. As long as we speak respectfully to one another, it's all good. If you have any questions about what I said, you need clarification on something, let me know. But I really enjoy hearing from you in the comments, and I always personally respond. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you subscribe to Michelle Fox Beauty on YouTube. And if you are catching this on my blog, there's a place for you to click to get on my mailing list. It's a tiny little box. It's all the way at the bottom of the written blog, so you have to really look for it. But I appreciate you guys so much, and thank you for your time and attention. I will see you next week.